Hi everyone, my name's Amy Genesis. I work at Chinook Arch Regional Library System Headquarters in the ILL department, and this is a training video on how to request in VDX. Most of you know how to do this already, but I'm going to show you what it looks like in our new upgraded version 4.1.3. Just to let you know, you can search without logging in, but in order to request, you do need to log in, and this shows you here that you're logged in. I'm going to use When Harry Met Sally as a practice record to request. So we're just doing a search now for that title for some records. It's easiest to make a request from a record that you find that best represents what your patron is after. Here's a title here. Here's a version that I want to select. You can select it either by clicking on this title or here, Display Details. And here are the details of the request. I like this record because the title is clear. It has this video recording bit here. It says what edition. It says it's a video disc here, and it has an ISBN number. I like to look at records that have as much information as possible, and these make it easier on the lender too because they know more specifically what you're looking for. In order to request this, click on the Request button here, and here is the new ILL request page. You'll see that the tabs are gone and tabs have been replaced with one long form. We've had really good feedback on the new look, and we hope that you like it too. Here are the essential fields that you need to fill out when you're wanting to send a request for an ILL item in VDX. Here, we recommend that you select Authorized in Authorization Status. This means that you're taking control of where the request will be sent. And when you enter a code in the ROTA, VDX will know to leave it at that. If you select To Be Authorized, it allows VDX to select locations, and we ask that you don't do that. There are situations when you can use it, but basically just choose Authorized. And here, in Item Format, choose the correct format for what you're looking for, be it DVD movie, book on CD, music CD, or other, which we often use for microfilm. Here you want to make sure that the title is there. We can select that actually. This just gives the lender a quicker idea of what you're after. They can see quite quickly, yeah, they probably want a DVD. And this is good too. We have the ISBN and item description. Basically, you just want something in the title field, and an ISBN is great because it helps the lender identify year and edition too. In another tutorial, I'll talk about our local number, what that field means, and the new note fields that are in this version. So after checking your item details, you'll want to enter something in the ROTA. What's nice about the new ROTA is that you can search for locations by code or by name. In this case, I want to go back to the holdings that came with the request, and I'll just pretend I want to request this item from the first 3 libraries. I don't want to request it from myself, so I will erase this location from the ROTA. So now we have 3 locations in the ROTA. Some of you will only need one location in the ROTA, and that's your regional library system headquarters, who usually does your requesting for you. But others of us do have to select multiple locations. Whatever is in this right-hand box, those will be the lenders that the request will be sent to. If you want to change the order, you can do so with these buttons. And whatever you end up with here, you can know that the request will first be sent to this top one, then this location, then this location. And finally, we have patron details. Here's where you add a user record to the request. You add the record of the person who's wanting to request this item. I'll pretend that it's me who's wanting to request this item, so I'll enter my barcode in this format. And select VDX from the Authentication Service pull-down menu, and then click Validate. And here you can see I've been added as the patron wanting this request. With all those things done, yes, we usually have to scroll back up to the top. For some reason, these boxes sometimes switch on us. So make sure before you request that, again, this is set to authorized, this is set to the format that you want. Details are still there. We have our desired locations in the rota. We've attached the patron to the request, so we can click Request. Here's your results page. Here's your new ILL request number, and it's also down here too, the details. If you want to print this for your records, click on Print, and you can see the details that are here. Your ILL number, patron details. Here are the lenders who you've put in the rota, and here's who they will be sending the request to, the address here. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you want to learn how to use our local number and the new notes that OCLC has added to this version of VDX, please look for another training video on more advanced requesting. And if you have any further questions, we encourage you to speak to your regional library system headquarters or your regional node for questions on VDX. But also, if you have suggestions for videos, we would love to hear from you, and we'll try to get those posted to our YouTube channel. You can email us at illquery@chinookarch.ca or call us toll free 1-866-941-9262. Thanks for listening.